Team Poco. I hear that you guys are doing really awesome with your studies, and I'm so proud of you for working online with your teachers. I just really miss you, and I wanted to be able to cook with you. So I thought that a great way that we could connect is to maybe do a little cooking class. So today I thought it would be a great idea to make some snacks for when you're studying. So today we're going to make a basic muffin recipe. So for this muffin recipe, you're going to need 2 cups of flour, and then in here we have baking soda, we have our cinnamon and our salt, and then we also have our sugar, milk, oil, as well as eggs. And then today, my spin is going to be an orange cranberry muffin. However, you can put whatever you like into your muffins. I know that many of you would really enjoy a chocolate chip muffin, but some of you really love blueberry muffins as well. So let's get started. What you'll need is a whisk, or if you have a hand mixer or a stand mixer, you could also use that. You'll also need a rubber spatula, or you could also use a wooden spoon. And then you need 2 bowls, okay? So the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to put our flour and then our baking soda, our cinnamon, and our salt. And these are our dry ingredients, okay? So first we'll just put those off to the side. They're in our first bowl. Our next will be our sugar. And then we have our milk. So this is a 1/2 cup of sugar, a cup of milk, and then we have a 1/4 cup of oil. You could also use butter if you don't have oil, whatever works for you. I know that right now, maybe whatever you have in your house works. So if you have any questions, you guys can always email me and we can figure out something that would work for your house. Then we will go ahead and crack our eggs into our wet mixture, and we're going to whisk that up. 1, and then 2. If you don't have eggs, you can use a couple of other substitutes. I'm going to put them on the recipe for y'all. You could use applesauce. You could also use mayonnaise, which might be things that are more common in your house if you don't have eggs at the moment, or if you don't want to use them in your muffin recipe. So we're going to whisk this all together. Until it's combined. Okay, and then we're going to mix our flour and our dry ingredients together as well. Now, the next step is going to be to pour our wet ingredients into our dry. And you always want to use your spatula to scrape out all of that. Now, we whisk to combine. The key with a muffin batter is that you don't want to over whisk, okay? So if there are some clumps, that is a-okay, because then that means that you're going to have some nice fluffy muffins. And I think that that looks pretty good. Does everyone see? And then you want to tap, or you want to scrape with your spatula. Alrighty. Now I'm using, instead of vanilla extract, we're using orange extract. And then some dried cranberries. And then we're going to mix to combine. Okay. So now we are ready to portion into our muffin tins. So if you don't have muffin tins, that is okay. You can either use a bread loaf pan, or you could use a cake pan, and that would work out just as well. They just wouldn't be in individual muffins, okay? So the next thing, before you put into your muffin pans, your batter into your muffin pans, you can either use parchment little muffin cups, or I don't have them today, so I'm going to use some spray oil. You just want to make sure that you liberally get inside every well, okay? Okay, and I'm gonna grab some spoons to put my muffin batter into my muffin tins. And we're gonna fill them up. And this recipe will offer you 12 muffins, so that's a lot to share, right? So what are some other things that you could put in your muffins besides cranberries or fruit? You could do chocolate chips. You could do nuts if you're not allergic. You could also switch it up and you could do something, I know it might be crazy, some vegetables. You could do a shredded carrots and raisins and make a carrot cake muffin. Or you could even do shredded zucchini and make a zucchini muffin. Whatever you choose to do, it's gonna be yummy. And this will be a basic recipe that you guys could use and change it up every week even if you wanted to. You just want to make sure that you're evenly distributing the batter between each muffin tin, because the key is to have the same amount in every cup, because even distribution equals even cooking, and that means that all your muffins are going to be properly cooked and fluffy and, you know, not raw on the inside. Maybe just a little bit more. Okay, so now we're ready to go, and you're gonna put these in your oven at 425, and they're gonna take about 20 minutes. I suggest putting them in for 10 minutes and then turning them another 10 minutes after that. And the wonders of doing a video is you have them done already. So, how do we know that our muffins are done? Does everybody see these wonderful little creases at the top? That's one indication. We have this wonderful browning around the sides. That's another indication. And then in this case, these are blueberry muffins. So the blueberries are starting to explode and get all juicy and yummy. Okay, so if you have any questions, please just feel free to email me. And I hope that you are gonna have fun and making great snacks to help you study. Miss you guys.